Welcome to Dark Side of History channel, where the untold stories of the past come to life. So don't forget to subscribe and uncover the mysteries with us.
German DKW vehicle strength demonstration. 30 men stood on a DKW F7 in 1937 to demonstrate the German vehicle's wooden body strength and innovative construction features. This unusual publicity stunt showed how car manufacturers promoted their products' durability and engineering quality. The strength demonstration represented how automobile companies used creative marketing to prove their vehicles' reliability and construction quality. Tree Stump House Logging Region Home. A family lived in a dwelling carved from a 23-foot diameter tree stump in 1901, which was common in U.S. logging regions where giant trees provided ready-made housing. These unique homes used the massive stumps left after cutting down enormous trees in the Pacific Northwest. The stump house represented how settlers adapted natural resources to create shelter in areas with abundant timber. Motorboat Vita II Innovation Racing. The innovative multi-engine vessel Vita II was designed in 1910 for higher speed and competition performance in early motorboat racing. This advanced boat design showed how marine engineering adapted automotive technology to create faster watercraft. The racing motorboat represented the early development of recreational boating and competitive water sports. Lenin statue Brussels World's Fair. 3 monks viewed a Lenin sculpture at Expo 58 in Brussels, where the statue showcased post-war cultural advances and international artistic exchange. This World's Fair brought together nations to display their achievements and cultural contributions after World War II. The statue viewing represented how international exhibitions could promote cultural understanding and artistic appreciation. Abu Simbel Colossal Statue Exploration. A person stood on the colossal Ramses II statue at Abu Simbel in 1856 during early European expeditions to document ancient Egyptian monuments. This daring photograph showed the incredible scale of ancient Egyptian sculpture and architecture. The statue exploration represented how 19th-century travelers and archaeologists began systematic study of ancient Egyptian civilization. Virginia Nordic ski jump structure. A ski jump ramp was constructed in Minnesota in 1914 for competitions and practice in a region with strong Nordic tradition and winter sports culture. This athletic facility provided training opportunities for ski jumpers and brought European winter sports to American communities. The ski jump represented how immigrant communities maintained their cultural traditions and sports in their new homeland. Stockholm Baseball Olympic Demonstration. A demonstration baseball game between United States and Sweden teams took place during the Stockholm Olympics in 1912. This exhibition sport showed how the Olympics could introduce new sports to international audiences and promote cultural exchange. The baseball demonstration represented America's efforts to share their national sport with the international community. London Olympic Marathon Historic Distance. The Olympic marathon race began at Windsor Castle in 1908, setting the modern distance standard of 26 miles and 385 yards that is still used today. This royal starting point created the specific distance that became the official marathon length for all future competitions. The marathon start represented how sporting events could create lasting standards and traditions. Amateur radio station communication pioneer. A U.S. private operator's amateur radio equipment in 1911 marked the start of wireless communication among hobbyists and enthusiasts around the world. This early radio station allowed individuals to connect with others globally using new electromagnetic technology. The amateur radio represented how new communication technology empowered individuals to connect with others globally. Hackney Marshes Soccer Marathon. London's Hackney Marshes featured 111 simultaneous soccer matches in 1962, involving 2,442 players and 333 officials in a massive display of grassroots football participation. This extraordinary event showed the incredible popularity of soccer and the organization required to coordinate so many simultaneous games. The soccer marathon represented how sports could bring entire communities together for shared recreation and competition. Venice flooded coffee service. A waiter served customers in St. Mark's Square during Acqua Alta seasonal high water flooding in Venice in 1963. This dedication to service continued even when the famous square was underwater during regular tidal flooding. The flooded service represented how Venetians adapted their daily lives to the unique challenges of living in a city built on water. Volkswagen bridge accident conversion. Cars instantly became convertibles after hitting a bridge that was lower than expected in 1960, creating an unusual traffic accident scenario. This unexpected encounter with infrastructure showed how road design and vehicle height could create dangerous situations. The bridge accident represented the sometimes humorous but dangerous interactions between automobiles and urban infrastructure. Woman car donkey, unusual scene. A curious scene from 1931 showed an animal partly inside a vehicle in an unusual arrangement that puzzled viewers and created an entertaining photograph. This strange situation demonstrated how animals and automobiles sometimes created unexpected and amusing combinations. The unusual arrangement represented the unpredictable moments that could occur during the early automobile age when animals and cars often shared the same roads. Japanese samurai traditional honor. A traditional Japanese warrior wore period clothing while carrying a sword that symbolized honor and duty in 19th century feudal society. This samurai maintained ancient warrior traditions during a time when Japan was beginning to modernize and abandon its feudal system. The traditional warrior represented the conflict between old customs and new ways that characterized Japan's transition to the modern world. Warner Brothers Film Industry Foundation. Brothers Harry, Jack, Sam, and Albert Warner founded a major and influential film industry company in 1926 that would create some of cinema's greatest movies. This family business became one of Hollywood's most successful studios and helped establish the American film industry. The founding brothers represented how immigrant families could build entertainment empires that would influence world culture. Lincoln Futura Batman Batmobile prototype. The Ford Lincoln Futura concept car from 1955 later became the iconic Batmobile for the 1966 Batman television series. This futuristic prototype showed advanced automotive design concepts that captured the public imagination. The concept car transformation represented how automotive innovation could influence popular culture and entertainment. Stockholm Olympics electric timing innovation. Officials used innovative electric timers during the Stockholm Olympics in 1912 for greater competition accuracy in measuring athletic performance. This technological advancement improved the precision of sporting events and helped establish modern standards for athletic timing. The electric timing represented how technology could improve fairness and accuracy in competitive sports. Olacone tree fairy carving. A 3-year project from 1931 to 1934 carved fairies, gnomes, and animals into a Melbourne red gum tree trunk, creating a public art installation. This detailed wood carving brought fantasy characters to life and provided community entertainment and artistic appreciation. The tree carving represented how public art could transform ordinary objects into sources of wonder and community pride. Family Vespa practical transportation. An entire family with suitcases and their dog arranged themselves on a small Vespa motorcycle during the 1950s, showing the practical versatility of efficient transportation. This crowded scene demonstrated how families could adapt small vehicles for transportation needs when cars were expensive. The family travel represented how practical necessity could create amusing and resourceful solutions to transportation challenges. Doris Eaton Travis, Ziegfeld Girl Survivor. Doris Eaton Travis was the last survivor of the famous 1920s Ziegfeld Follies musical theater performers who entertained audiences with glamorous shows. This performer represented the end of an era in American entertainment when stage shows featured elaborate productions and beautiful dancers. The Ziegfeld Girl survivor represented the living link to the golden age of American theater and entertainment. Godzilla actor monster suit break. A Japanese performer took a tea break while relaxing after filming scenes in the heavy, detailed rubber Godzilla suit in 1954. This behind-the-scenes moment showed the physical demands of creating movie monsters before computer-generated effects. The monster break represented the dedication and discomfort that actors endured to bring fantastic creatures to life on screen. Dimple Creation Beauty Machine. Isabella Gilbert's Rochester invention from 1936 used springs and buttons to create artificial cheek dimples, representing unusual beauty enhancement technology. This mechanical device promised to give users the facial features that were considered attractive during the era. The dimple machine represented how inventors tried to create devices that could artificially enhance physical appearance